called out by the extraordinary female boxer that is Claressa Shields. Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting her.
Stephen A. Smith responded to Claressa Shields by criticizing her challenge to Rolando Romero. Smith argued that even if Romero agreed to the fight, it would put him in a tough position, since any outcome would likely draw backlash simply because he would be fighting a woman.
I want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect for her. Unless you're going to go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag, unless that's what you talk about doing.
Rolando Romero also reacted to the bold claim made by Claressa Shields, joking that she could probably beat him because he doesn't hit women. His comment suggested that even if such a matchup were possible, he wouldn't feel comfortable stepping into the ring against her.
Happened the other day, Claressa Shields was on a podcast and she was talking about fighting, and she said that she could beat Rolly Romero. She said, and I think the guy came back to her saying, "Oh my God, he's a power puncher. I mean, once he connects." And she said, I'm bigger than him, and bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. So I have better skills than him, better boxing skills than him, and I'm bigger than him. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
Why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
Yeah, it's interesting. Give me your ultimate goal.
In a recent interview, Rolando Romero said he doesn't understand why Claressa Shields keeps calling him out, especially since they've never seriously planned a fight. He did, however, acknowledge Shields as one of the greatest female boxers in the sport.
Particularly with me. I think, of course, she is the greatest fighter of all time, the greatest female fighter of all time. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or questions about that. But I don't know why she always targets me.
Like, did you two run into each other? Anything that all these years later,
those were the first two interactions. I remember the exact dates and everything because, well, I remember everything that has happened to me in my life.
Because, I mean, I know you're not the first, because a couple of years back, I know her and Keith Thurman had words flying back and forth.
Yeah, I never understood that one either. But it's still, at the end of it, I don't care. Me and her will never be in the ring. I do not hit women.
Rolando Romero added that there is no real fight happening between him and Claressa Shields. He emphasized that men's and women's boxing are separated for a reason, explaining that divisions exist to ensure fairness. While he said he respects Shields' skills, he believes a real fight between them wouldn't be appropriate.
She's great, but there's male and females, and it's divided for a reason.
I mean, in a way, it's created headlines for you. I mean, no one expects you and her to fight. So, I mean, it's not like anyone out there is calling for a Rolly-Claressa Shields fight. It just, I know it came out of left field for a lot of us on the sidelines. We were like, probably should call out Michaela, she could call out Katie Taylor. We're like, why is she calling out Rolly?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, but she also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight.
Stephen A. Smith added that while Claressa Shields may have sparred with men, professional boxing is very different from sparring. He emphasized that a sanctioned fight carries far higher stakes, stricter rules, and greater intensity, making it unsafe and inappropriate to compare sparring sessions with an actual competitive bout.
She can fight. That is her in the boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields is no joke. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though.
Claressa Shields may be incredibly skilled and dominant in women's boxing, but against a male fighter like Rolando Romero, many believe she would be physically overmatched. Even lighter male fighters tend to punch differently than the women she has faced, with greater strength, power, and resilience. Factors that make professional male bouts unsafe for her.
More accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. And even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezern and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be...
However, Claressa Shields argued that Rolando Romero lacks refined boxing fundamentals, claiming his success relies more on raw power and an awkward style than on true technique. She also pointed out that several high-level opponents he has faced have knocked him out, saying it highlights the gap between relying on power and possessing genuine boxing skill.
Where Rolly's at and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come in my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Lauren, you got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan will beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. Devin Haney, a dog walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet.
Sergio Mora highlighted Claressa Shields' remarkable achievements in women's boxing, pointing to her 2 Olympic gold medals and her status as an undisputed champion across multiple weight classes. He acknowledged that Shields' skill, technique, and accomplishments are extraordinary, and that she is rightfully recognized as one of the greatest female boxers of all time. However, Mora emphasized that the separation between men's and women's boxing exists for a very important reason.
I want to talk to Claressa Shields, the GOAT. I want to tell you straight out, because no one in women's boxing dares tell Claressa Shields the truth. You are an incredible boxer in the women's division. What you accomplished is incredible. I mean, it probably won't be broken. 2 gold medals, undisputed from junior middleweight all the way to heavyweight. Incredible accolades. They'll probably never be exceeded. But you can't beat a man. There's limits to boxing. That's the reason every sport in the world separates women.
Sergio Mora compared Claressa Shields' situation to that of Serena Williams potentially facing male tennis players, emphasizing that even the most talented female athletes encounter natural physical differences when competing against men. He explained that men generally possess greater strength, speed, and endurance, which can significantly change the dynamics of a contest. In boxing, men are typically able to punch harder, absorb impact more effectively, and recover faster, making professional bouts against women unsafe even for elite female fighters. Morris said this reality is why men's and women's boxing are separated into different divisions, ensuring both fairness and safety in the sport.
Williams, the greatest tennis player, was on a talk show with David Letterman. Letterman asked her, could you compete with a man? No way. She had the humility to say, no, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. They did a match, and it wasn't even a best against the best. Serena Williams fought a 200th ranked tennis player and got beat. Both Williams sisters got beat by the 200th contender in tennis, but it was a man. Same thing will happen here if Claressa Shields decides to ever fight a man. She can fight the 200th ranked boxer in her division and will lose, because there's separation in strength, in size, in resistance, and being able to take a punch and rehydrating. It's two separate fields. So you can't move the field goal because you're the greatest at what you do as a woman. You have XX chromosomes. You can't come to this side with XY. XY is stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger.
Shakur Stevenson shared his perspective on Claressa Shields, acknowledging her exceptional talent and dominance in women's boxing. He praised her skill, technique, and accomplishments, noting that she has proven herself against the best in her division. However, Stevenson also addressed the debate about Shields potentially facing male fighters, pointing out the physical differences between men and women. He explained that while Shields is extremely gifted, her achievements are within women's boxing, and competing against men presents challenges that go beyond pure skill. Stevenson added that if Shields had been born male, she could have reached a level comparable to Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting just how extraordinary her talent is.
Bro, that's what I was
What
trying
you
to
mean
tell
if
you.
she was a boy?
If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather. Hello.
I don't know.
If
That's
she was
already
a
no,
boy,
you can't do that.
she will be Floyd Mayweather. How can she
You
not,
can't,
bro?
no, but I'm saying you can't do that. If she was a boy, she might be playing soccer. We don't know what. You don't know what. her life
That's a
could turn
great
into.
thing to say, but I'm just speaking like far as her.
Yeah.
If she was a boy, bro, it would be like.
You think she? Do you think she could actually beat a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
My opinion is girls is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
LeBron.
Because Claressa be talking hot though.
Nah, she's.
However, Shakur Stevenson also stressed that boxing must remain fair and competitive. He acknowledged Shields' undeniable talent, but pointed out that weight classes and divisions exist for a reason. According to Stevenson, these structures ensure fighters compete on a level playing field and help protect the integrity of the sport. While praising Shields for her accomplishments and skill in the ring, he emphasized that maintaining clear divisions is essential for keeping competition balanced and credible.
Athlete, bro.
Yeah.
She talks shit. She's flashy. And she's the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yeah,
There's nobody
she-
better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a who you name. Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah, nah,
2
she
Olympic
sick.
gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
If she was a man.
bro, you know how much support to have of her. Like,
Yeah, nah,
the
she-
whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'll be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
So Claressa Shields or Layla Ali?
Man, come on.
No, I'm talking about both in their prime.
In their prime, it don't matter, bro. She is the greatest woman boxer to ever.
Before her exchanges with Rolando Romero, Claressa Shields publicly called out Keith Thurman, challenging him to a fight. Media headlines highlighted Shields' warning to Thurman to tread carefully, insisting she could take him on and fight with full skill and strategy. The challenge came after Thurman claimed he could beat her, prompting Shields to defend her toughness and boxing ability. While she hinted that an exhibition bout might be possible, boxing regulations make a sanctioned mixed-gender fight highly unlikely. Her comments sparked widespread debate in the boxing community, with fans and analysts weighing her confidence and talent against the practical limitations and safety concerns of pitting a female boxer against a male professional in a competitive match. Shields' call-out reinforced her bold personality and her willingness to publicly confront top-tier male fighters.
She wanted to fight. He initially shunned it, then thought about it, and said he would only do it for charity. And if she's willing to do it for charity, he will accept. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though. Thurman is a former unified welterweight champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, as I told you. Shields tweeted, quote, "I'll fight Thurman at 154 pounds. So serious. All the respect in the world to him, too. I just think I can outbox him." Thurman told Sporting News, "I did not see it, but I've already got text messages all about it. Look, I can fight for any charity event. We can raise money and let you try to showcase your skills and talent." Thurman later said, "I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her wear smaller gloves. I would let her wear headgear, too. I don't really want to punch a girl in the face." I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants.
Claressa Shields has made it clear that she seeks genuine challenges, not fights for show. While she frequently trains with male sparring partners to sharpen her skills, she stresses that she isn't interested in facing inexperienced, smaller, or younger boxers just for publicity. Instead, Shields aims to test herself against elite, seasoned fighters who can truly push her abilities and validate her confidence. This approach reflects her commitment to competing at the highest level, showing that her ambition is grounded in skill and preparation rather than spectacle. She wants every matchup to be meaningful, a true measure of her talent.
These men who regulars can't fight. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I'm boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym, my boy. You ain't got to worry.
Many have speculated that Claressa Shields could defeat Rolando Romero, but most boxing experts consider this highly unlikely. Shields is undeniably an exceptional athlete and a true icon in women's boxing. However, claims that she could beat Romero aren't grounded in the realities of the sport. This isn't about diminishing women's accomplishments. It's about recognizing that men's and women's boxing exist in separate divisions for very good reasons. Physical differences such as strength, speed, size, and punch resistance play a major role in professional fights, making cross-gender comparisons largely irrelevant. Rarely do male athletes claim they could defeat top female pros, because such matchups aren't practical or meaningful. The debate highlights both Shields' extraordinary skill and the structural distinctions in boxing that make professional mixed-gender competition unsafe and unrealistic, even among the best.
Mentioned by Claressa Shields that she could beat Rolly Romero. She cannot beat Rolando Rolly Romero. She cannot. And I didn't see what Shakur said to his defense. And people said that people sent this to me and saying Shakur is agreeing that Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero. Stop! Claressa Shields cannot beat Rolly Romero. She is great. Icon. She is a woman. I don't care how much she wants to compare herself to men.
Despite the ongoing debate, Claressa Shields maintains that she has the strength, height, and skills to compete with anyone, regardless of gender. She emphasizes that her training, technique, and natural athleticism give her confidence against both male and female opponents. Shields argues that her accomplishments in women's boxing have prepared her to take on any challenge. While critics highlight the physical differences between men and women, she insists that skill, strategy, and determination can overcome many obstacles. Her stance reflects a fearless mindset and a belief in testing herself against the toughest competition, no matter who it is.
I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in, if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and, I'm actually super strong at heavyweight. So I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about, but hey, it's still there. And
what do you think? Could Claressa Shields realistically take on male fighters like Rolando Romero, or is this debate purely hypothetical? Share your thoughts in the comments below.